Yo, what's up? My name is Chandler Santos, and I'm the developer of the Holy Scroll Bible app, which is the most distraction-free Bible app in existence. And if you don't believe me, try it out. This year, 2026, I am reading the entire Bible off the Holy Scroll Bible app, the app that you see right here in frame. And yeah, that's ultimately the goal. I'm reading the entire Bible, videotaping myself off the app that I made to basically encourage you to read your entire Bible. I think you should absolutely read your Bible front to back. I think it's the most important thing that one can do in their life. And if no one's ever told you that, well, hey, I'll be the first person to do it. Read your entire Bible front to back, Genesis to Revelation. And that's what I'm doing here, documenting this ultimately to encourage you to do the same. So you watch this, come across this video, and you're like, why is this guy doing this? Or what's the whole point in it? Because I read the Bible front to back, and it wasn't until I got to the last verse and the last page in the last chapter of the Bible and Revelation that I was like, hey, what the heck? I understand why Jesus came, why there was prophets, understood the Old Testament, understood the New Testament, and all the color just like colored itself in. All the dots that I thought about, that I sporadically read the Bible across throughout my years growing up, it all made sense and it was beautiful. And I went through life for so long having this gray area of the Bible, or try to not challenge people, but challenge like my own understanding of the Bible from this limited understanding. It was just pointless, you know? Then I read the entire Bible front to back. I was like, wow, like there's so much more to this that I didn't even realize or really understand. And the more and more I read it, I've read through the Bible multiple times already, and it gets more amazing. I don't know how to really describe this, but I get invested more and more and more each time I read it. God reveals more of himself to me each time that I read through it. So I challenge myself to read the Bible entire year. This year, we're reading it through Holy Scroll. So here we are, chapter 28 of Numbers. And yeah, without further ado, you know the drill, we're going to jump right into it. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel, and say unto them, My offering and my bread for my sacrifices made by fire, for a sweet Savior unto me, shall ye observe to offer unto me in their due season. And thou shalt say unto them, This is the offering made by fire which ye shall offer unto the Lord, 2 lambs of the first year, without spot, day by day, for a continual burnt offering. The one lamb shalt thou offer in the morning, and the other lamb shalt thou offer at even. And a tenth part of an ephah of flour for a meat offering, mingled with a fourth part of a hin of beaten oil. It is a continual burnt offering, which was ordained in Mount Sinai for a sweet Savior, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord. And the drink offering thereof shall be of the fourth part of a hin. For the one lamb in the holy place shalt thou cause the strong wine to be poured unto the Lord for a drink offering. And the other lamb shalt thou offer at even, as the meat offering of the morning, and as the drink offering thereof. Thou shalt offer it, a sacrifice made by fire of a sweet Savior unto the Lord. And on the Sabbath day, 2 lambs of the first year without spot, and 2 tenth deals of flour for a meat offering, mingled with oil, and a drink offering thereof. And this is the burnt offering of every Sabbath, beside the continual burnt offering and his drink offering. And in the beginnings of your months ye shall offer a burnt offering unto the Lord, 2 young bullocks and 1 ram, 7 lambs of the first year without spot, and 3 tenth deals of flour for a meat offering, mingled with oil, for 1 bullock, and 2 tenth deals of flour for a meat offering, mingled with oil, for 1 ram. And several tenth deal of flour mingled with oil for a lamb offering, unto 1 lamb, for a burnt offering of a sweet Savior, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord. And their drink offering shall be half a hin of wine to a bullock, and the third part of a hin into a ram, and a fourth part of a hin into a lamb. This is the burnt offering of every month throughout the months of the year. And 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering unto the Lord shall be offered, beside the continual burnt offering and this drink offering. And on the 14th day of the first month is the Passover of the Lord. And in the 15th day of this month is the feast. 7 days shall unleavened bread be eaten. And the first day shall be a holy convocation. Ye shall do no manner of servile work therein, but ye shall offer a sacrifice made by fire for a burnt offering unto the Lord. 2 young bullocks and 1 ram and 7 lambs of the first year, shall they be unto you without blemish. And their meat offerings shall be a flour mingled with oil. 3 tenth deals shall ye offer for a bullock, and 2 tenth deals for a ram. A several tenth deal shalt thou offer for every lamb throughout the 7 lambs, and 1 goat for a sin offering to make an atonement for you. Ye shall offer these beside the burnt offering in the morning, which is for a continual burnt offering. After this manner ye shall offer daily, throughout the 7 days, the meat of the sacrifice made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. It shall be offered beside the continual burnt offering and his drink offering. And on the 7th day ye shall have a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work. Also in the day of the first fruits, when ye bring a new meat offering to the Lord, after your weeks be out, ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work, but ye shall offer a burnt offering for a sweet savor unto the Lord. 2 young bullocks, 1 ram, 7 lambs of the first year, and their meat offering of flour mingled with oil, 3 tenth deals unto 1 bullock, 2 tenth deals unto 1 ram, a several tenth deal unto 1 lamb throughout the 7 lambs, and 1 kid of the goats to make an atonement for you. You shall offer them beside the continual burnt offering and his meat offering. They shall be unto you without blemish, and their drink offerings. And here we are, chapter 29. I like to show the confetti. And chapter 29 is 40 verses. And in the 7th month, on the 1st day of the month, ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work. It is a day of blowing the trumpets unto you. And ye shall offer a burnt offering for a sweet savor unto the Lord. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, and 7 lambs of the first year without blemish. And their meat offering shall be of flour mingled with oil, 3 tenth deals for a bullock, and 2 tenth deals for a ram, and 1 tenth deal for a lamb throughout the 7 lambs, and 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering to make an atonement for you. Beside the burnt offering of the month, and his meat offering, and the daily burnt offering, and his meat offering, and their drink offerings, according to their manner for a sweet savor, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord. And ye shall have on the 10th day of the 7th month a holy convocation, and ye shall afflict your souls. Ye shall not do any work therein, but ye shall offer a burnt offering unto the Lord for a sweet savor, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, and 7 lambs of the first year. They shall be unto you without blemish. And their meat offering shall be of flour mingled with oil, 3 tenth deals to a bullock, and 2 tenth deals to 1 ram, a several tenth deal for 1 lamb throughout the 7 lambs, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, beside the sin offering of atonement, and the continual burnt offering, and the meat offering of it, and their drink offerings. And on the 15th day of the 7th month, ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work, and ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. And ye shall offer a burnt offering, a sacrifice made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord, 13 young bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year. They shall be without blemish. And their meat offering shall be of flour mingled with oil, 3 tenth deals unto every bullock of the 13 bullocks, 2 tenth deals of each ram of the 2 rams, and a several tenth deal to each lamb of the 14 lambs, and 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, beside the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. And on the 2nd day ye shall offer 12 young bullocks, 2 rams, 14 lambs of the first year without spot, and their meat offering of their drink offerings for the bullocks for the rams, and for the lambs according to their number after the manner. And 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, beside the continual burnt offering, and the meat offering, and their drink offerings. And on the 3rd day 11 bullocks, 2 rams, 14 lambs of the first year without blemish, and their meat offering and their drink offerings for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number after the manner. And 1 goat for a sin offering, beside the continual burnt offering, and his meat offering, and his drink offering. And on the 14th day 10 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without blemish, their meat offering and their drink offerings for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs according to their number after the manner. And 1 kid goat of the goats for a sin offering, beside a continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. And on the 15th day 9 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without spot, and their meat offering and their drink offerings for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs, according to their number after the manner. And for one goat for a sin offering, beside a continual burnt offering, and his meat offering and his drink offering. And on the sixth day, 8 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without blemish. And their meat offering and their drink offerings for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number, after the manner. And one goat for a sin offering, beside a continual burnt offering, his meat offering and his drink offering. And on the seventh day, 7 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without blemish. And their meat offering and their drink offerings for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number, after the manner. And one goat for a sin offering, beside a continual burnt offering, his meat offering and his drink offering. On the 8th day ye shall have in a solemn assembly, ye shall do no servile work therein. But ye shall offer a burnt offering, a sacrifice made by fire, of a sweet savor unto the Lord. 1 bullock, 1 ram, 7 lambs, the first year without blemish. Their meat offerings and their drink offerings for the bullock, for the ram, and for the lambs shall be according to their number, after the manner. And 1 goat for a sin offering, beside the continual burnt offering, and his meat offering and his drink offering. These things ye shall do unto the Lord in your set feasts, beside your vows, and your freewill offerings, for your burnt offerings, and for your meat offerings, and for your drink offerings, and for your peace offerings. And Moses told the children of Israel according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. And here we are, confetti. We got to chapter 30, so let's continue. And Moses spake unto the heads of the tribes concerning the children of Israel, saying, This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded. If a man vow a vow unto the Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceedeth out of his mouth. If a woman also vow a vow unto the Lord, and bind herself by a bond, being in her father's house in her youth, and her father hear her vow, and her bond wherewith she hath bound her soul, and her father shall hold his peace at her, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she hath bound her soul shall stand. But if her father disallow her in the day that he heareth not any of her vows, or of her bonds wherewith she hath bound her soul, shall stand, and the Lord shall forgive her, because her father disallowed her. And if she had at all an husband when she vowed, or uttered aught out of her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, and her husband heard it, and held his peace at her in the day that he heard it, then her vow shall stand, and her bonds wherewith she bound her soul shall stand. But if her husband disallowed her on the day that he heard it, then he shall make her vow which she vowed, and that which she uttered with her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, of none effect, and the Lord shall forgive her. But every vow of a widow, and of her that is divorced, wherewith they have bond their souls, shall stand against her. And if she vowed in her husband's house, or bond her soul by a bond with an oath, and her husband heard it, and held his peace at her, and disallowed her not, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she bond her soul shall stand. But if her husband hath utterly made them void on the day he heard him, then whatsoever proceedeth out of her lips concerning her vows, or concerning the bond of her soul, shall not stand. Her husband hath made them void, and the Lord shall forgive her. Every vow that every binding oath to afflict the soul, her husband may establish it, or her husband may make it void. But if her husband altogether holdeth peace at her from day to day, then he establisheth all her vows, or all her bonds which are upon her. He confirmeth them, because he held his peace at her in the day that he heard them. But if he shall anyways make them void after he hath heard them, then he shall bear their iniquity. These are the statutes which the Lord commanded Moses between a man and his wife, between the father and his daughter, being yet in her youth, in her father's house. So there we are. There's the confetti. We made it to chapter 31. So that's today. I'm recording off my computer today. Forgot my other phone, my development phone, and I also forgot my iPad. So hope I can crop this right for socials, YouTube, and just post like this. But hey, anyway, that's for me to figure out. Thanks for sticking around, and read your Bible. Peace out.